This guy can control time.
At precisely 3:03 p.m. every Wednesday, the man with the silver briefcase appeared in front of the old bookstore on Whitmore Street. No one ever saw him arrive or leave. He didn't drive, walk, or take the bus. He just appeared like a smudge in reality, and by 3:33 he was gone. People called him Mr. Minute. He wore the same outfit every time: dark blue suit, white gloves, and shoes so polished they reflected the sky. He never spoke unless spoken to, but if you asked the right question, he'd open the briefcase. Inside were rows of old pocket watches, each ticking slightly out of sync, as if time bent around them. The townsfolk used to say he could sell you an hour of your life back, one you'd forgotten, wasted, or wished you'd lived better. For a price, of course, not money. Memories. You'd give him a memory, and he'd give you back an hour from your past. A kiss you wanted to redo, a chance not taken, a goodbye left unsaid. When James Rourke heard the rumor, he laughed. He was a scientist, a rational man, but curiosity, as always, found a crack in his logic, so the next Wednesday he waited. "Are you the man who sells time?" James asked, arms crossed. Mr. Minute gave a small bow. James smirked. "All right, then. I want back the hour I spent with my brother the night before he died. I'd give anything to say what I didn't say." Mr. Minute opened the case. The watches ticked louder. One glowed faintly red. "And the price?" James asked. The man reached into his jacket and pulled out a thin silver vial. "One memory," he said in a voice like wind through broken glass, "of someone you love most." James hesitated. That's ridiculous. But he couldn't stop thinking about it. That lost hour, his brother's laugh, the words left unsaid. He took the deal. That night, James lived the hour again, in perfect, vivid detail. The warmth of the fire, the whiskey on his tongue, his brother's ridiculous jokes. And this time, he said what he needed to say. The apology. The thank you. The I love you. The next morning, James woke up in his apartment. He smiled, but it faded quickly. Something was off. There were photos on the wall of people he couldn't name, a woman's handwriting and a note by the fridge. "Out for coffee, love you always, M." But he didn't know an M. When she came home, her eyes lit up. She kissed him like she'd known him forever. James smiled back, but his heart ached with a hollow kind of fear. He couldn't remember her at all,